Uptown Girls is one of those very rare movies that combines girly fashion and fun with actually really hard-hitting themes that make you think and might trigger you a little bit. Let's do a feminine energy analysis of the two main characters, Molly and Ray. Despite being the older one in the Molly-Ray friendship duo, Molly Gunn is a maiden feminine archetype woman. She is very carefree, she's very fun-loving, she's naive, she's sweet, and she's very creative. Molly is a wounded maiden archetype woman, and we see that in the way that she's very immature and she's out of touch with reality. She has never had to work for anything in her life. She relies on her wealth and the generosity of other people to take care of herself. She has zero clue how to be an adult woman. Molly is directionless, she's avoided, she's irresponsible, and she pretty much refuses to grow up. Molly's coping mechanism of dealing with her trauma that has caused her to be a wounded maiden archetype woman is basically, if you're Delulu, then you can't be sad. How does Molly grow from being a wounded maiden archetype woman to being a healthy maiden archetype woman? Molly learns how to become a responsible adult. She takes on a nanny role for Ray, in which she learns how to take care of someone else, and she also eventually starts her own business and finds a direction to take her life in. By the end of the movie, Molly has matured quite a bit, and she's learned how to be selfless and how to have her own back. Despite being a little girl, Ray is highly intelligent, she's independent, and she's mature. Our feminine archetypes often show up very young. Ray is the wounded version of the sage feminine archetype. She has had to grow up very quickly due to her mother being an absent parent and her father being very sick. Ray is very cynical. She is a little girl who does not know how to be a kid and have fun. Ray is way over controlling of every single little detail in her life in order to make herself feel safe, because at her core, she's a scared and lonely little girl. She's also very emotionally cold and aloof until all of a sudden she just explodes and has these very angry, violent temper tantrums. Ray's coping mechanism to get through her trauma is basically, if you're angry, then you can't be sad. How does Ray grow and find balance as a wounded sage archetype little girl? Through her interactions with Molly, Ray begins to open up and allow herself to feel the full range of emotions that she's understandably feeling because of the situation she's in. Ray learns how to trust and rely on other people for help. Ray learns how to have fun with life again. She learns how to be spontaneous. She reconnects to the fact that she is just a little kid. If you want more information about the inner work that these 7 feminine archetypes need to take on in order to heal and find balance, you will find all of that information in my Feminine Archetypes Masterclass course, which you can find at the link in my bio or on my website, thedreamgirlacademy.com. I would love to see you there.